God, a college dropout telling you that education matters. I think that's hilarious. Another day, another video. Filming another client today. So today I'm going to be talking about why higher education is a must if you want to become a better filmmaker. Also, since I never get sleep anymore, that's so bad. Okay, so why am I saying that higher education is a must if I dropped out of college? I should probably clarify.
I'm so damn confused.
For some people, yes, I do mean college, but for the most part, what I mean and what I'm talking about is after high school, you need to keep educating yourself. Even when you're in high school, the goal is to constantly educate myself and improve on my craft. And the reason why you want to do that, and the reason why I say higher education in the sense of like learning beyond what the school teaches you, it's a surefire way to improve your craft as a filmmaker. Also, on top of that, schools only teach you so much. They teach you to the curriculum. They don't teach you real world applications.
They have to recognize that the curriculum that we are pushing down our employees and students' throats, 9 out of 10 times is outdated at best and completely in outer space for the reality of the marketplace at worst.
So if you're educating yourself, if you're trying to obtain a higher education for you and not for your parents, not for your teachers or whatever, if you're trying to learn and improve for yourself, you're gonna learn things that can actually be applied to real life.
Is this the real life?
No, this is Patrick.
Just got done with the client shoot. It is hot. Like, I touched my car and like my finger burned. It is so hot. I thought it was fall. What the heck?
For so many years, I prayed every night to be hotter. This isn't what I meant!
Back to why you need higher education to be a better filmmaker. The more you learn, the better you get at your craft, right? And the better you get at your craft, the easier it is for you to position yourself as an expert, which means that people are going to take you seriously because you know what you're talking about. Once you have a better education and once you learn more, you'll have different perspectives. And those different perspectives will allow you to tell your story in a million different ways. So for instance, if you're a filmmaker that solely focuses on making, I don't know, superhero movies for some reason, or tech reviews, but you want to venture off and you want to do something different, because there are a lot of tech YouTubers out there. So if you want to do something different, maybe instead of educating yourself on the other tech YouTubers out there, maybe venture off into, I don't know, what the horror or athletic filmmakers or YouTubers, whatever they're doing. Look and study at their content and pull information or like techniques from their content and use it towards your own, if that makes any sense. There are a bunch of cars driving by and I have no idea why. It's very strange.
Get out of the car. No, really, get out of the car. I can take you. 15 years of Taekwondo, bitch.
Educating yourself gives you new techniques that you can try in your own stuff, and it also helps position you as an expert. So if you want to teach other people, kind of like what I'm doing right now, or if you want somebody to hire you, they will respect you more and they will kind of listen to you more if you're well educated. And we'll talk about the last point at home, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit traffic soon. I am so tired. I got back. It is also hot. I'm turning on the fan. I don't care about the sound right now. It is hot and I am tired. But I got back a couple hours ago and I had to take a nap. And like my entire schedule, life schedule has just been flipped. So like I'll be up from, I don't know, like 8 to like 2. I drive home because I'm always tired, and like that's usually the time of traffic. So I get home at like 4 and then I take a nap and then I'm up until like 3 a.m. So my schedule is kind of all over the place right now. Anyway, I'm hungry. I want food. Let's cinematic pasta sequence. Cinematic pasta sequence, let's go.
What we're not valuing is knowledge
So while the pasta's cooking, I guess I'll talk about the last thing. One of the other reasons why higher education is a must if you want to be a filmmaker, if you want to be a storyteller. For business reasons, obviously you can't do any of this without making any money. You could, but I'm assuming that you want to make some money doing content creation, what have you. You can use a higher education to create other streams of income. And this is actually what I'm planning on doing with Photoshop editing. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, first of all, what are you doing? Follow me on Instagram because that's where the party's at. That's where the party's at. Follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? But on my Instagram account, it's mainly Photoshop editing and I just hit 10,000 followers. Like if you're traveling or whatever, if you really want to understand the country, you go and, God! Cool, holy crap, there's a K. Look, there's a K. Eventually what I want to do is use my knowledge of Photoshop to teach other people how to do Photoshop and how to use Photoshop. So this means courses. We're not gonna make $1,000 courses because that's expensive and stupid. Courses, any sort of presets, one-on-one sessions. You can do, let's say if you're a filmmaker, you can make LUTs for people to use. You can make sound packs. Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hapoya, all of them, they do that because one, it helps streamline the editing process. Two, they use their knowledge, their expertise to help other people make better things. If you are educated in your craft, you're very well educated, you can use your education, your knowledge to help other people get to where you are in terms of your skill set. My plan for 2020 is to document me trying to turn this Photoshop thing into a full-fledged business. I think that's something that will be extremely helpful for someone else who, either another Photoshop person, if you're a regular small business owner, a creator, and you want to, you know, try to turn your creativity into a business, but you don't know how. Basically, over the next year, my plan is to document me doing that. Just because it's the creative process and yada yada yada. I'll make another video on that. Even though I dropped out of college, I still continue to learn. In fact, one of the reasons why I dropped out of college was because everything that I was learning there, I didn't want to learn and I couldn't learn. I'm terrible at taking tests. I can know the most about physics, that's what I majored in, but when it came to the test, I just could not for the life of me ace a test. And there's actually a couple incidences where I fell asleep during a final. My brain wasn't programmed to consume in that way. It was during high school. When I got to college, things kind of like flipped and yeah, school just wasn't my way of learning. For some people, they need school. They need someone to physically be there to teach them, and that's fine. Whether you're going to college or whether you're, you know, doing it on your own, I feel like at the end of the day, you need to want to educate yourself for you. Education is extremely important if you want to be a better storyteller, a better filmmaker, so on and so forth. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comments below how you like to learn, what's the best piece of advice you have when it comes to learning, when it comes to improving your craft. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. See you guys next time. Bye. What did I even say? That was all out of focus, wasn't it? That's great.